He had a space in the French Quarter. It was a loft. It was by far the coolest space I've ever worked in. And we were just so enthusiastic back then. We were young and we loved doing great work. This was in the days of T-squares and rubber cement, and every day at 5 o'clock, all the creative folks from around town would come meet up there, and we would talk about the business and be excited about our work. And it was just by far the most fun I ever had working in this business.
Robert's creativity and imagination is a pinnacle to the ad business in New Orleans.
Robert knows what great advertising is, and he's always demanded it, and he knows what great creative is.
He conceptually can think of the big picture, which is really a difficult task.
Whenever I get in a jam, if I'm on a project or whatever, and I need something to kind of get me out of the funk, he's the guy I turn to, and he's always coming up with fantastic ideas, things that I never would have thought of. I wish I had 1/10 of his creativity.
In my dad's 40 years in this business, he's produced some really excellent work.
Back in the day, we worked on the opening of the Hilton on the river. We worked on the Audubon Zoo campaign, Urban Eden.
It's funny when people always see the River Parish Disposal commercials or hear them on the radio, and they're like, God, that line is so hilarious.
River Parish Disposal. Yeah, our business stinks, but it's picking up.
I mean, who would have ever thought our business stinks, but it's picking up? And it's probably one of my favorite things that I can say that my dad did.
And that's what works in New Orleans, when you talk the local language. And nobody does that better than Robert Alford. Robert Alford is the best storyteller I know. And one of the things that he always liked to do was bring in local celebrities to kind of help sell the brand. People like Pete Fountain.
Everybody knows Pete Fountain, and he was always a part of Radiophone's advertising in some way, shape, or form.
When Robert first met Pete, you know, he understood that Pete was really a New Orleans boy. You know, he had international fame and reputation, but he felt that soul of the city, and everything that he's done for Pete has always captured Pete and his essence, soul of the city of New Orleans.
Say, everybody's got Radiophone.
His agency, Alford Advertising, handled my dad and my uncle's business, Radiophone, for probably 30 years.
Places like Auctioner, the Riverwalk, Radiophone, Rouse's, these are all companies that he helped kind of, from the early goings of the company to names that you recognize every day.
He would come home at night and he would have stacks of napkins that he would do these little bitty sketches on.
And I know everybody talks about coming up with creative and drawing on a napkin, but there were literally thousands of bar napkins, and I wish I still had them.
I actually have framed next to my desk is the original Neville Brothers logo that was sketched out on a napkin. It's pretty neat.
Robert and I have been friends for 50 years. One similarity that both of us appreciated about each other is that we were very strong D students.
Oh, Robert's one of those people you always want to have at your party. Make a little drink, you know, maybe more than one.
I think the secret to Robert's success is he loves what he does.
He's so dedicated, he's so creative, he cares, he's got a genuine interest in it. When he takes something, he runs with it, he takes it to heart, and it becomes part of him. He doesn't stop thinking about it.
Robert, there's no doubt that you deserve to win this award more than anybody I know. For 4 decades, we've worked together, and all I've ever seen is a passion for doing great work, and you have done great work. You deserve it, Robert. I love you, and congratulations.
Not only have you nurtured your clients and have very successful campaigns, but your desire to create such beautiful work has been, and your passion for beautiful work is clearly why you have been in this business for over 40 years, and there's no one that's more deserving than you are. And I'm proud that I can follow in your footsteps.
You have worked your butt off to get where you are. You continuously deliver over and over again some of the most unique, some of the most memorable campaigns, and I'm very proud of you. All the way from California, I miss you every day, and you've had the biggest influence on my career, and I'm proud to call you my dad. I love you.
Robert, I'm so happy that you're receiving this award, which is very well deserved. You've done a tremendous amount for the advertising industry in New Orleans, and this award is very well deserved. I'm happy for you.
Both Pete and myself, we feel Robert more than deserves to win this award because in our book, he's the most creative, wonderful person that we've met in the industry.
I love you, Robbie.